fucking mad, as they're kind of entitled to. Okay, excellent.
Hang on, I'm just waiting. Still waiting. Alright, welcome guys to the Korean Team Fortress 2 League. We're in the Grand Finals, which will be taking place in the Korean server. It'll be AC versus LsD in the Grand Finals. And I think it's gotta be an epic match. Because it'll basically be the best of Korea versus like the best of Taiwan and Japan.
No way to start a final better than a broken config and everyone being generally confused. We're due to go live in a couple of minutes, guys. It's just we've had some problems from both teams. The Mumble server they were both using went down. We've got one, and there's been some delays as a result of that. Mind you, those delays brought us time to get our casters in, so it all works out in the end.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so is Aporia with us?
Sure am.
Okay. So let's tell these guys to go live, or do you want to like talk about both teams first?
I just use this time, yeah. They'll probably get madder if we're like, by the way, take 3 minutes. No, take 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, what do we have? Isn't this is the grand final? Who won the winner bracket final between these two teams?
Anto?
Who won the winner bracket final between these two teams? Because they're in the winner bracket.
EC.
Okay, so EC are coming into this as the winners from the winner bracket finals. I guess that makes them the favourites then.
Yeah.
So there's no best of three. It's this is the only 3 maps. After that, double elimination. So EC have to win one of 2 best of 3s, and LSD need to take both. Okay.
Okay, well, the maps will be Badlands, Warmfront, and Viaduct. So 3 heavy DM maps. Well, should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for EC, we've got Jagger and Nico as soldiers. Demo will be Sup, whoever that is. Scass a Slug and Zeta, and the Medic is Plus.
And with LSD, we've got Zilch and Dahash on Scouts. I think Cheerio's running Pocket this game with Opie, which is Fefnet on the other soldier role, and Boo Boo on Medic, XVO on Demo. Not anywhere near a core lineup for LSD, but I'm sure they don't care. Having one of their core soldiers in Zilch, I think they're kind of their core Pocket on Scout, and their backups on Soldier could be hilarious.
Do we know who Zilch is?
Zilch, that's their core Pocket. That's the guy that plays Pocket when Yuki's not around. He's an MG soldier. He's inexperienced, but surprisingly good aim-wise, movement-wise.
Right. So let's tell these guys to go live. Hang on.
All right, yeah, we can actually give Emporia something to talk about because he doesn't know the team.
Should be exciting, I guess.
I mean, you'd be fairly familiar with how the Asian scene plays, Brad, because you played against them, but EC are really keen on the Kritzkrieg. They are keen Marines with that.
I see.
Do you want to call the first mid? Do you want to call what exciting things both teams get up to?
I guess I can. Looks like Blue Demo Man's going to be a little bit slow, so it should be interesting how that plays out on middle. Although at the same time, the Red Demo Man has gone window, so he obviously didn't get a perfect rollout either. One of the soldiers just got really aggressive because got like denied by a scout. This is from LSD, so this really should be EC's mid here.
Yeah.
All they have to do is basically just consolidate right now. Although they're getting pushed out, which is strange. Like, they must have lost their scouts very early, which I didn't notice.
One of their scouts went bottom and got picked off by XVO's damage.
Because at the same time, like, getting that early pick on the bombing soldier is often really important. Like, it's a really good way to kind of win your rollout. Because it just means like you can kind of push up a bit, like the rest of your team sort of, there's less pressure on you, you know, you're not waiting for that bomb to come in and try and take your medic or kill your players that are loose.
Fefner kind of half aborted his jump and got caught bottom right at LSD's mate, but I guess both scouts got wiped under. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I mean that was probably the big error. Like at the same time, sometimes there's not much you can do about it, but
yeah. And XVO running window let him really focus those scouts as well, so it worked well with what XVO was doing, I guess. He turned that speed to mid into some extra damage on the scouts, got the wipe. Oh wow, XVO, 2-4.
I think the advantage that LsD have is that, you know, they've won the Asia Fortress Finals. They have a lot of skill, a lot of experience.
Yeah, they've got openings though, like, I mean, XVO is known for overextending, and that won them the mid, but XVO also just cost them the chance to push their Uber ad. They were at, he got picked forward Badlands lobby on 40% Uber advantage, and now they won't be able to push with an Uber advantage. They're pushing bottom,
Uber's coming bottom. Uber, counter Uber pops, and
they're one
LsD
player
have to get
disadvantage.
out.
They can't take this, surely.
Yeah. Cheers doing a good job of staying, tying him up. Whoa, took down one player, Nico, which was a soldier. See how EC can do anything from this though. Here they're going to start the back cap. Oh no, Slug. Yeah.
The race take has been way too slow already. It's really hard to retake like CP2 on Badlands. It's almost impossible really if you don't get the medic or, you know, pretty much a full wipe.
Yeah, and the way that Slug played it was really poor too. Like, by trying to back cat rather than push with his whole team and get a player advantage or two, they couldn't get anything meaningful.
Yeah. It was going to be hard either way, because XVO wasn't present in that last push. He came in right at the end. Like, they didn't push with him into last, so... Like, he was still fully buffed and just sitting on his medic. Like, that was probably the reason why LSD didn't win that round, but at the same time, they should be able to just pretty much sit here.
They're going in with a small Uber ad.
Yeah, Uber from the bottom, yeah. Don't know if they're gonna help them.
Jump on the point.
It's pretty standard.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of holding them well, but oh shit.
Dohash pushing in top left. He might be able to get their demo. He's already taken a scout. Nah, he gets
the soldiers coming in. Fefner and Zeltrick back. Whoa.
Nobody on the point.
Yeah.
Too busy trying to kill the enemy comp.
Oh yeah. First round goes to LsD. I think they did a good job of like in all that random like spam that was going on. The scout just gets on the point.
Both soldiers push bottom from LsD and they do it fast enough so that they don't take unnecessary damage.
Yeah. Oh, one scout's already early pressured. Who's that?
It's a really unfortunate bomb there from Cheerio.
Yeah, now his team should be forced out of mid due to the player disadvantage. Slug insists you're under, so 2-player.
It depends. Like if they'd executed that a little bit better there, they may have been able to like take the point because they when they fell out, they actually had like decent health. In saying that, red team's Ubered now after killing the medic, so
XVO
they'll just
can't
have
do
to fall
anything
back
with
here.
it.
They really won't be able to take it.
Oh, he gets the demo.
Yeah, gets out safely with his medic, which is a good thing.
One thing that's making this hard to judge.
If they're fast here, they could re-push though, like before the demo comes back.
Yeah. Well, they're trying to. Dohash is already getting in on this mid.
He's done so much damage to
damage
soldier.
either. Yeah, nice.
And wow.
Really, they just want to walk down middle here.
Oh,
they do have an Uber advantage.
Man, look at that.
So they just don't want to lose their medic right now.
Yeah.
This is one thing that the reason that LSD have been the top team in Asia for a while now. The core of Booby Chacha, Dohash and XVO do their thing, and they always have high level Japanese players that know how to respond to that automatically. They don't have the best comms, but all the players make those individual automatic decisions that are right, you know.
Yeah, Zilch with some overextension will get taken out and resub.
Yeah, but his team has no real Uber advantage, and you know, you may as well have someone looking to try and do something in an even Uber situation.
Exactly. So LSD with the Uber advantage is holding middle. Don't know what they're doing here. Trying to run down the clock, probably.
Nah, they're not going to run down the clock. LSD always attack. They're not pussies.
Oh,
wow,
yeah, EC's moving in first.
It's 2 best of 3 for LSD because they lost the winner bracket apparently.
No. What's the map format?
Oh.
This
The
is
maps are
Badlands,
Badlands, Warmfront, and Viaduct.
I mean, like, is it just 30 minutes, first to 5?
Yeah,
or
30
do they play
minutes,
halves?
win difference of 5. It's the European
Okay,
system.
thank you.
Oh wow! The spam nades will take down Soldier
Wow.
and a Scout.
That's just not good. Like, LsD had a 2-player advantage from an Uber push that just didn't gain anything from EC, and
Yeah.
then they lost 2 players to spam pipes instead of forming up as a team pushing the corner. That's like
Oh,
a
no,
rare
the
mistake
demo.
from them.
Oh no, the demo's kind of getting caught there, but oh, okay.
I don't think Dohash should
They're
be able
just
to get
throwing
him.
players away right now is the problem. Like, both their second soldier and just then Dohash, like, they just both went in one by one. The second soldier tried to get behind.
And it's
That's not
disappointing
the way
because
to take points, really.
if they pushed in with their whole team around the corner when they had them instead of waiting around and, you know, losing players,
Nico just got
Yeah.
a really nice pick on the medic.
Oh no!
he went
Like,
behind.
Did he have Uber or Boo Boo Chacha?
No,
It sounded like he had
because
Uber.
he's
Yeah.
dead. Because
Yeah.
he's dead, he won't get it. So EC has
Yeah.
Uber ad and heal ad taking Spire. They should be able to take this and maybe get something
Oh,
on
no,
XPO.
XPO
He's
is
taking
getting-
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
really bad
problem.
here because it means basically that LSD can't hold forward because
Yeah,
the demo
and
still
they-
isn't up for another 8 seconds.
Yep. And
See,
because
if,
they lost.
The pop
if
Uber
XPO
though.
had managed to live, they could just hold forward there and delay,
Yeah.
like hold front doors and then, like, you know.
Now they can't
At the same
delay
time,
an
they
EC
did manage to-
4-player ad.
Yeah,
Look
he's
at this
doing a
player
small thing about
advantage,
his
EC
push.
can try. Yeah, Sup should have stickies and just wipe this. If he doesn't, there's something very, very wrong.
Yeah, well they're doing it, but they're taking
In
longer
a
than
situation
intended.
like that,
Yeah.
in a situation like that, it is really important to try and keep your demo alive. At the same time though, when he does die, like, they did make the right decision in trying to get Uber advantage, but they wasted way too many players to achieve it. Like, they should have just bombed one soldier
Yeah.
when they were walking up Spire, or, you know, make a decision like that. You can't lose 4 players trying to defend last, it just won't work for you.
Yeah, this is the weakness with XPO's decision making. It's what almost cost them the final against, in many ways against MG, because Summer was far safer with his life.
Oh shit. Zeta took too much ground and he paid for that.
Yeah.
Scout battle happening in Valley, and meanwhile, EC are slightly moving forward, but I think LSD's got it though. Like, they're holding it well.
What I like is that Boob is trying to stay in here. Like, he knows that his team has a player advantage, and he seems pretty aware that Fefnir had an opportunity to make a play there, so he wanted his team to stay in. They were backing out, and he's like, no, stay in. See if we can salvage this.
Yeah,
But he
so it's
pulled out
kind
early enough so they didn't lose anything either.
yeah, so it's kind of a safe cap. So LSD are holding second. He's got the advantage, and EC's got to make the first move with the Uber here.
They
Both
always
Ubers
just got a
having
solo
pocket.
Uber around on Jaguar. I'm not sure if they're getting anything with that either. Seems like a
Yeah.
pointless Uber that doesn't accomplish much.
Oh, this is
Well,
interesting.
neither
By
team
EC,
is
they're
really
going to wrap
utilizing
around.
their demo.
Yeah. EC's
Wow,
trying to wrap
Nico.
around already. Look at Slug. Slug is already
Oh,
behind him.
that was a nice bomb from Nico.
Yeah.
He picked up that kill on the enemy scout, and he was like, well, okay, we now have player advantage, I'm just going to go around, follow.
Exactly. They're very fast, like, thinking by the EC players.
Right now the demo's down, they just need to get in front door. Like, I don't know why they're just playing, waiting here. Like,
Yeah, they want
an easy
Uber.
cap and they'd
Asian
be able
teams
to
are too
take top
Uber-centric. They're way
Yeah.
too Uber-centric. They could have taken top lobby and then got onto last with position for the Uber, rather than what they've got now.
I like what Slug has done as well. Like, he just went inside their base, just scouting information, just seeing what's happening.
Yeah,
Didn't
but
see
his
an
team
engineer.
should have been in there with him. Like, they had the
I
one
mean,
scout cap.
in this case it won't really matter. It was really stupid for that scout to die there though. Like you've got Uber advantage. Like, Death's
Yeah.
Uber advantage pushing last.
They may not
Oh,
even
no,
be able
two
to cap
scouts.
from it because they've lost 2 players now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Be difficult.
This
As
is
well,
something
like,
that
right
LSD...
The blue team, like when they were pushing into last, XVO didn't have any stickies on the point. Like, really, they should have just tried to make a play for it and like push
Yeah.
their demo through advantage,
They'd-
just rolling stickies on the combo and on ground. Like,
Yeah,
make
and
it
because
impossible for the other team to pursue you.
And because they soloed it on a soldier, I think that's the worst thing you can do with Uber advantage in that situation. Like, even if they'd even had a scout come in, they could have just tabbed him onto the point, you know? But no, so they soloed.
Well, I think a lot of the
Jaguar
problem
too
there
much.
was that they lost the scout very early.
They also lost one in the Uber taking a duel that he didn't need to take.
Yeah, Uber advantage for LSD. They're going to make into move in the red house. They've got stickies though. We'll see how they're going to react. But okay, early Uber.
I don't know if that was going to accomplish much.
Yeah, Dohash is going to
They've
be
got
able
one
to take
player
that soldier.
advantage.
Yeah.
They need to cap quickly and really start pushing corner before he's thinking of the Uber in. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
it's already there.
Yeah, they already have Uber. Like, really all it is here is just playing passive, forcing the Uber and dropping back, and then being ready to retake.
Yeah, here they come. I mean, XG's got to be careful.
Oh dear.
my God.
EC really
Not
has
good.
to use their Uber effectively here,
Oh no,
which they
yeah.
aren't going to do.
Notice how they never have a scout in this Uber? Their scouts always seem to die in an Uber fight, but they never seem to actually be with a medic to use Uber. And so many of EC's Ubers have been where you want to chase them down and kill them late.
Yep.
But they never have that scout around the combo. It's
Oh,
really
look at
cool.
that. Yeah, they're getting surrounded by the scouts. Scouts taking fire on them. Or doing fire on
And
them.
now LSD have... I mean, they could get on Spire right now and have a 2-player advantage. They don't have the players up, but they have them in the combat zone. There we go.
Oh no. A
They've
soldier
got a player
down.
advantage from that.
Yeah.
Nico jumps. They should just push up.
So
Like,
the
they should
weak
just
link
really-
for the weak link for AC so far looks like scouts. Okay.
They're dying in
Yeah.
places they shouldn't
Oh,
be in,
look at
fights
that!
they
Yeah,
shouldn't
look
be
at that
taking.
again. Out of position once again. Took way too much
Well,
damage.
Around Spire, that's nearly 3 players that they lost trying to force something on the Uber. Like,
Yeah.
Uber
Yeah.
charge isn't as important around Spire as a lot of players try to make it out to be. It's all
And
about
LSD.
like players and positioning. You don't want to die.
Yeah.
You want to be picking them off because they have to cap. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to cap. Like, Spire isn't an easy point.
Yeah,
Yep.
and all LSD did was pick these dumb out of position players and then walk on the point with the
Thing is,
scat
you can't
and
do
nothing.
much with an Uber advantage on Spire. Like,
You can
you
take
can do a
position,
lot with
but
an Uber
that's all you
advantage
can
on
do.
last. Exactly. But right now it's just going to be even Ubers. It'll be easy to see whether they actually utilize their demo here at all. No, they won't. I don't really.
They,
Uber coming in bottom.
this is uncharacteristic too. They usually pocket their demo.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh,
Well, they're
what?
suffering because of it. I mean, that's the second time that they've kind of stolen a scout cap there on last. I mean, it happens, but
I mean, in the midst of all that, they managed to cap it. It's
I
so
watched
random.
the
it was very
micro of that
unfortunate
Uber.
there. They
Did their
just stayed off
demo?
the point.
Does XVO come in the Ubers at all, or is he?
Yeah,
is he
he's
waiting
coming
to
in
go
top
under?
left. He's not taking any Uber. He's just spamming. Like,
You'd
sorry,
much
top
rather
right.
see him bottom in place of one of those soldiers, would you?
Exactly. Put a soldier up top
Yep.
left.
here comes a soldier jump.
Yeah.
Gets taken out though.
I think Fefner's playing more of a pocket role now.
Yeah, good pops as well from EC sub, and they'll be able to take down middle. I mean, take middle.
So this should
One
be an
thing-
easy-ish round for them here. The medic died very late, and the demo man's down. They should be able to cap Spire and roll in
Spire,
through bottom
yeah.
lobby.
They
It'll
should
be
lose
interesting
nothing
to
take
see.
Spire.
It'll be interesting to see if Dohash achieves anything here on the medic, though. He's camping on top of Spire.
Oh man.
No.
Well, at least they've pushed in. At least they've actually taken ground
no.
around Spire this time. Oh wow, Dohash just put Zeta down.
Yeah.
Well, that's forced DC to come out from the position they wanted, which was inside.
Oh, no.
And now XGO's got the forward stick keys.
Oh man,
Damn.
this is not what EC want though. Shit.
It was an
Yeah.
interesting way to go about it, but I don't know why Red Team is.
No, I think it's
Oh,
good,
no,
right?
it'll
Like,
work
so
out
far.
well for them.
Yeah, yeah. Like all that
It worked
chaos
out well,
happening.
but it was a lot to do with the fact the way EC played that. Like
yeah.
EC continually, what two things annoy me about EC right now.
They just lost
as-
their demo very early on that retake as well.
Yeah, EC will probably be able to hold this.
So damage control after Dohash took down a scout, like they were all like busy focusing on Spire. But EC's doing a good job of cleaning up. Wow.
Like for me, there are two, like XVO and the scouts for EC are both dying in positions they don't need to be, in fights they don't need to take, and it's costing their team a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
God,
XG is out of
XVO.
position
Oh
again.
dear.
Yeah.
You would expect this to be a free round to EC.
Yeah, well, they
looking
have
like
Uber
that.
advantage and demo, so it
Yeah,
really shouldn't
they-
be too difficult. It'll be interesting
Where's-
to see what they do with it, though. Like, they need to make their push right now. Yeah.
At least they're finally following up this soldier Uber with a demo, thank Christ.
They just need to put a scout on the point. I don't know.
I don't know what is with their scouts.
Yeah, Uber coming in, and kill players.
Like-
Choo-choo.
I'm looking at the scouts in EC, and what I really hate about them, perhaps even more than they're dying out of position, how often have they actually been initiating fights for their team? Like, actually trying to initiate. They just seem to be trying to take duels, which is fucking useless.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
Zilch doesn't even play scout, and he's initiating and grabbing points and having presence way more than the EC scout.
Yep. So 2-2 to score. 15 minutes left on the
Nico's
clock.
run their maintenance.
Oh wow.
Is anyone
that
on him?
push.
Wow, nobody was on him. He'll get the med for free. Oh, dear.
Yeah, but the scouts doing a lot as well, but oh wow. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Fafner's forced to fall back.
There was a
Zilch will
med
take
kill
down
just there
the
from
scout.
Zilch.
Yeah. Oh, Zilch takes down the demo, okay. I mean the medic, okay.
He's did pretty well for the first game I've seen him play scout in.
Yeah. Ian Fafner's kind of holding himself well, I think. So ECF got in the middle, and... Oh wow. Extra Inspire. Sub was very lucky there. Yeah, LsD holding second.
So, I mean, most of the spire fights we've had at this point have been about one team's scouts overextending to take the point. I'm kind of wondering, what do you guys think about like a slower spire fight? Do you like? I'm not seeing a role from either team's off soldiers in assisting, but I was kind of wondering what you thought of Korea.
Well, I mean, it's all very dependent on like what else is happening, but a lot of the time, like as a second soldier especially, like you don't want to just be making a play for the medic or like wasting time doing nothing. Like you want to be rotating, say if you're attacking or defending, you want to be rotating up to spire with your pocket soldier, just keeping players off or trying to take ground. And at the same time, if you see someone fighting someone, like if you see like two scouts dueling or whatever, like that's where you want to be. Like you want to be jumping at that player and putting pressure on. Like really, like spire is so much about like taking players and from there, like, you know, taking position and muscling them off the point. I'm just not seeing it so far in this game. Like, even on rollouts, the second soldiers haven't been like really trying to find a player to kill. Like, they haven't been looking to gain an advantage. They just sort of jump back of train and hope for the best. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a very ineffective way to kind of like do your role. Like, even this, like he's going for a med pick, and if LSD, like that should have been an easy kill for LSD right there.
Yeah, one thing I want to point out is I mean, look at the demo scores in both teams. Pretty apparent that XDO...
Oh
like,
wow, XDO was way out of position there.
Yeah. He's always been doing that the whole game, and it's been costing him a lot.
And because he died, Cheerio couldn't get out. Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, the way I would put it is EC's heavy core is much more, I don't know, the way I would put it is at least they're
More
staying alive
discipline?
when they need to.
Yeah, discipline, I guess, yeah.
Well, the whole problem here for LSD is that XVO is kind of getting himself killed. Like, in a lot of cases, there's not much to gain from it either. Like, it's not like he's making a high-risk maneuver for high like reward. He's just getting himself kind of caught out and killed.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just needs to play tighter on the combo. Like, they're playing almost 2 pocket soldiers, and their demo is like almost roaming. But
Yeah, it doesn't work because, like, as long as EC scouts don't fuck up Jaguar, I think he's got a pretty decent leadership role. He's keeping Sup pretty much on the medic, alive, dishing out damage. I don't think Sup is timing stickies well, but at least he's there. Better to be alive and do some damage than
exactly.
Get,
like,
you know,
I mean,
dead
I'd just
none
like to see, from Red Team especially, I'd just like to see XVO playing more on his combo, like playing that more, you know, killing terrain role.
Strangely,
Just
that's what he
walking in,
normally
dishing
does.
damage.
This is very uncharacteristic of him to not be taking a lot of heals and be doing heavy damage.
Well,
It's almost like he's playing a very old, outdated style, where the demo man is not taking like any sort of medic attention.
It's interesting because what we normally complain about with XGO is that he takes too much medic attention. He almost has that Yuri type approach where he wants to fight everything everywhere all the time, and you just can't do
Primed.
that. Yeah, prime, but you know, more in their team rather than, hey, here's my medic, kill me.
Oh, Dohash is going spy. We'll see what we can do here. Oh no, maybe not.
The other thing for me is that, like, Nico is, at least what he's doing seems to be more effective than the soldiers from that are initiating from LSD. Like,
yeah,
his
AC
jump,
pop super bottom
going
right.
maintenance seems to be achieving more.
Oh shit, demo down for EC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll allow EC
Scouts
to
on
cap
that.
at 4-2. With 9 minutes left to go. Holy shit.
It's really weird to be watching this because it's like, in a way it kind of feels like watching MG in the grand finals, in that the aggression with the right place at the right time. That was the hallmark of like their style isn't here. It's sending Lexi out. He normally has a med on him, almost being the pocket demo of his team. It's not here.
Yeah. Oh wow, Dohash goes down already.
Zilch
will take him out though. Yeah, and LsD doing good job of like holding them back. Oh wow,
Is
finally.
it just me, or is Zilch winning a lot of scout duels? Like, a lot. Yeah. Sometimes I don't feel like you should be able to do that, but he's, you know,
No,
salvaging some bad situations just through DMing ability. And
this
he's
is
putting
pretty
pressure
good.
on this medic.
Yeah, this is good. Stay alive and it'll start the cap as well. If he's smart, no.
Well, I mean, it's 8 minutes 30 left, and it's 4-2, so they're 2 rounds down. They can definitely win this, let alone tie it up, but XGO's gonna need to be playing a more prominent role on the medic.
Oh, good rockets. Good spam rockets by both LC soldiers, and here they're coming. Wow, that was amazing.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, that was really good.
That's how you should use it, like Uber and players on Spire. Just, you know, aggression and take position. And because they took position from EC dropped a lot of players, and now they'll drop the rest.
Yeah,
like,
that
EC
was
shouldn't
really
have
good.
been there, but, you know.
So, I think the key player there was XVO, kind of playing tactically, like his positioning. And yeah, because of that, I think
they
they
killed
won the
him
round.
if they'd thrown something at him, but they contested really late.
Yeah, the scouts for LsD going Valley again, Chira going Valley as well. No, never mind.
Is Chiro he's just gonna, no he's not, he's gonna take his crate, thank god.
Yeah. Oh
wow.
Oh, this is crazy. Oh man. East Med almost went down.
Something that I've noticed so far is that both teams are losing players very early on rollout. Like, especially the scouts. The scouts are quite happy to pick a jewel and die on rollout, which I find quite strange. Like,
yeah. Oh no, Fafner dies. XVO the last guy alive. Ooh. Takes down Slug, but he's surrounded by a lot of players. I'll have to pull back to reset.
What I'd say, I could at this stage understand why Zilch might take a duel, because he's winning a lot of them, but I don't know why the EC scouts are so hungry for it. Because like, your mentality if you're going to take a duel should be, is this like a better proposition, 50-50 or whatever, than what my team is currently doing? It doesn't look like they're ever thinking that. It's just like, duh, scout duel. Especially the EC scouts. Like, at least in the case of Zilch, he can be thinking, well, I'm winning most of my duels, so this is a better than 50-50 chance for me. But could I be doing something even better?
Yeah, but don't you think the EC scouts are like doing everything right? Like, it seems like LSD scouts are trying to like DM the heavy forces. Oh well, they take down Jagger.
I really don't like what EC did with that Uber. Did you see the Nico just going for the unnecessary bomb in particular? Like, for her, that was
I actually missed that one.
He bombed the med before the teams had even initiated, when his team had Uber advantage, and the one player advantage went to LSD. LSD were able to kill another player because he wasn't assisting, and it all went on from there.
It's plays like that I was talking about before. Like, as a second soldier, it's not necessarily your job to just die. Like, the way I've summarized it before is you pretty much want to be doing what the other team really doesn't want you to be doing. And in the case of like Uber advantage attacking Spire, it's just living and like playing as a unit, picking off players that get too aggressive on the defending side.
Yep.
Like,
Nico pops the Uber, and he's here gonna try to contest it. But the
Jaguar,
soldier,
wow, he should not have died. He should have tried to live and at least do something with the Uber.
Yeah, EC Uber's in a bad situation. They're forced to fall back to last. Oh no, Fafner dies.
Zeta shouldn't even be there.
Yeah.
Oh god, and Dohash walks in because nobody was on last. 4-4 calculated errors.
4-4 with 5 minutes left to go.
I think from EC here, like, although Yukari, you were talking about how it was quite possible for LSD to come back and win this game. When you're 2-0 down with only 8 minutes to go, or 2-0 up with only 8 minutes to go, sorry, you really want to just be playing almost no-risk gaming. Like, you want to be making the right decisions and not taking too many risks, because it's not up to you to be putting rounds on the board.
Exactly.
So much scat damage by the scats from EC, but...
You shouldn't change your mentality. Like, you should still be playing smart based on what you know, but you should be going, well, we don't need to take risks anymore.
Well, you just don't need to do anything unnecessary, exactly.
Absolutely.
And both rounds now have been the case where they have sat on Spire too long, or, you know, they've just lost too many players defending. Like, it's bad decision making regardless, but especially when you're already 2-0 up. Like, I could understand it if they were down and they were trying to make something out of nothing. but
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, at the
sticky
same time,
placement
you
by
can't. It would be unfair to say that EC has been doing lots wrong,
Ooh.
like all the
Small
time.
margins at this level and above.
Engineer sentry going up on the left side. And Uber comes in bottom right, bottom left.
Bottom right. They should be able to get some kills with this, but they don't seem to be picking
Oh
their
no!
targets well.
Dohash.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
With that Uber, they were just way too focused on the combo on the other side and not on just taking ground and controlling top right. There were 3 players up on top right that they could have easily either killed or forced well out.
Yep.
I mean, it was
Definitely
well
did
done
not
from
have
EC
good
though.
target awareness.
They still have Uber now. Like, what they should be doing is just waiting. Like, wait for respawns.
Yeah, I
See
like
if,
what
like, I mean-
Jaguar did there. That was just a nice safe jump. He didn't, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
Get the
interesting to
stick.
see how passive LSD play here. Like, they should know that they have Uber disadvantage.
XVO's gone spy. Sometimes he
Yeah.
does this.
3 minutes.
And at the same time, this is the exact same situation that I was talking about before. Now it's 4-4, it's even, and there's only 3 minutes to go.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
This is what XVO does. Screw that boy ain't right. If it's
Well, they're gonna push it with.
oh
Uber
god, they're gonna
disadvantage.
walk in on the point. Oh
And
dear.
The force the Uber.
This will be fine
Zeta
as long as
picked-
their medic lives. Actually, this will work
Zeta
out really
picked
well
up
from them.
really quick on that. He turned a really bad situation to something almost salvageable.
The problem here is now Red has Uber advantage.
Yeah, they've popped Uber, but I don't
Although
think
it's
they're gonna
been
kill anything
forced.
with it.
Oh no!
They need to kill the demo. They should be aware of where the demo is too. Oh,
I really
dear.
don't like the way LSD played that there. Like, I mean, it was a bit ridiculous that they pushed in and forced Uber. Like, I mean, I'd understand sacking, but almost sacking your whole team was interesting. But
Yes.
at the
You know
same
what?
time, like, I mean, that wasn't necessarily a bad decision. It was just what they did afterwards. Like, they
Did
had
you
Uber
see them-
advantage. They just really had to play safe and keep their medic out of it until
They
they got
also-
players back.
When they
Zilch
did
is on
pop
the
Uber,
medic?
did you see the poor micro of the Uber push itself? They had missed an opportunity to get a guaranteed demo frag, which you think
Oh
would have
my
turned into a
God,
point
Zilch.
cap, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it
Zilch just didn't get
necessarily-
slow.
He stayed alive for a long, long time, and he took down the medic. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
I know, you're right though, like, even though their Uber
Oh.
could have got the demo, but the place their Uber picked the fight in the first place was awful.
That was really
Why did
nice
Red
work there by
kill?
Slug. Like, he knew that their medic was down and he knew that he had to make a play and he kind of picked it well.
Just like a DM fest. Like,
I keep waiting for a team to just form up with a solid advantage and not run in one-on-one, but they haven't broken that mentality yet.
yeah. So, EC's still holding last. And wow, a lot of like exchange kills in that the last minute rather. Ooh, a sniper. A scat's caught out of position, will get taken out. Yeah, now SD might want to push into last with disadvantage. He's here running a sniper as well. Ooh, good sticky. Stickies by XVO. Oh, Nico. Nico with a beautiful sniper headshot takes down XVO. And AC will be able to hold
40
it.
seconds left.
Yeah.
If this draws, do we go to
Gosh.
golden cap?
I don't know.
One last push, you would think, from either team.
Yeah.
Two-player
This
advantage
might be their
for
chance, yeah.
LSD, this is their
There's the
chance.
heavy on the point, yeah.
Oh god. Can one of their soldiers please... Oh dear, oh wow. This will be the point cap. This will be 5-4 to LSD.
Yeah, it should be Dohash. Oh, Dohash misses. Oh, it finally takes him out.
Depends, yeah.
Holy
Oh, the
shit.
demo man has done some really nice work, but I don't think it'll be enough.
Yeah.
9 seconds left.
And that's the win.
Too many
Holy shit.
players dying for no reason for AC. Not a great way to lose it either.
5-4
mad.
with 9 seconds left. Wow. That was amazing.
I think I'd be a little bit disappointed if I was playing on EC. They were playing quite tight at the start. Like, it was, like, I mean, there was a lot of questionable decisions from both teams, but at the same time, like, they were playing really tight. You know, doing some really nice Uber work, and then like to lose from 4-2 up.
Yeah, they're gonna switch servers now. Okay.
And the reason they were losing was it's like they had a direction. They kind of had, and I don't like, for lack of a better word, I'll say clue, because like, you know, clue is in the whole team working together, and then they just there was no
Honestly,
there was no
I'm
attempt
not
to
sure
move as a
whether it
team.
was necessarily like specifically something that they were doing which led to the loss, or just that perhaps XVO stopped getting himself killed. Like, I don't like pulling it back to one player, but it is very important for a demo to survive. And like the first like until those last 3 rounds or so, he was dying a lot, like way too much.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely kind of played a role. Whether that was by cause of him rating himself in, or whether EC just weren't able to take ground and make plays on him, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and
Let me get to STV now.
it's not just about the impact of the one player living or dying. It's with XVO alive and putting out more damage, you had like Zilch, who just seemed to be able to run through EC scouts. He could ignore them, and with more damage on the heavies, like Zilch and Dohash started, as Spam was saying, like make some really aggressive moves on the heavies, and because that damage was going down, they started killing stuff.
Yep.
Anyway, we've got to jump to another server. This is always the fun part.
Kazu.
What's password?
Kazu. Who cares? Yeah, Kazu.
So are they switching to a
Japan.
Japanese server
to
Japanese server. Give?
What's up? Don't know, man. Yeah, well, I have the same problem.
Custom plugins on the TGT servers, probably.
Yeah, I have the same problem. How do you fix that? Download filter.
KD checks that. Thanks.
Oh dear.
No, just CL_ download filter, set it to all, and it should work. No, none. Sorry, my bad. None. That should fix that.
Then we all get like VAC banned next week. Awkward.
Oh man, that's gonna be bad. I've got a 5-digit.
Ha!
Fuck, you know.
What a nerd.
Fuck you. Yeah, I'm in. CL download filter, none. No, just do what I told you. None. It works for me. And wow, that was an amazing first map though, like 5-4 in 9 seconds. Next one should be good as well, Warfront.
Yeah, I want to see if XVO comes into this map playing a lot tighter in the combo with more heals, or if he ends up wandering again, because that'll be a pretty good insight as to if if he was getting focused less or if he was living more.
Well, hang on, this is Cold Front, right?
Warm front. Actually, Cassis has sent me a message saying that XVO might still be having problems communicating with his team, because they had the mumble problem, so he might not be able to hear his team.
Well, he's not in the same mumble as them?
They're not using mumble at the moment, they're using TS3, so yeah.
Like, so what is the problem then, if they're all in TeamSpeak?
I don't think he might be on the channel right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. He's like, this is classic XVO. Oh, dear.
Man.
Okay.
I was watching LsD, like Scrim MGE, like a few days ago. It was a mixed Scrim thing, and holy shit, man, XVO.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were both teams were dicking around as much as they could get away with. It was quite funny to watch.
Man, but XVO though is fucking crazy.
This is a much better server for me.
Yeah, same here. 200 ping.
I still have 400. I love Optus.
Yeah, Optus is not good for routing. Oh, big Internode. For international routing, yeah, Big Pond's best for internal, so...
Yeah. I mean, in these games, like especially last map, sorry, I think this is just going back on what what Spam was just saying. It's definitely not like the case of like any players. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not the case of any players like actual aim or the way they're playing at all. Like all the players are actually like playing quite well. It's not even like an individual player or anything like that. It's just both teams are making
weird decisions.
Yeah, just the way the teams are all playing the situations is what's like losing points. Like it's not the fact that someone's missing shots or someone's not playing well. It's just like the teams aren't playing the situations well enough to really capitalize.
I mean, like, if you wanted to be anal, like, I mean, we could say that it was probably the EC scouts that cost them the game, like, which is why they lost.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, in some ways, but then at the same time, their Uber play was also
not good.
in a lot of it was okay,
It was
but then in a
solid,
lot of
yeah.
core situations, it was like especially around Spire, like they made a lot of bad decisions on their Uber, like around Spire, and that cost them 2 rounds, like the 2 rounds when they were up by 2. Like,
Yeah. And if you want to boil that down to a kind of a generalized statement, you could say in a way that the EC let themselves down because so little of their play seemed to be about taking position.
serving advantage. Like they weren't playing enough to advantages. Like it's all about advantage. That's the way Team Fortress 2 works.
Yeah,
so it's about
and position is not really understood
well,
by
that's
a lot
kind
of
of
teams.
part of your. That's sort of part of your advantage. Like you want to be using your advantage to take position, because really, like, the game itself is just about moving from one position to another. Like when you think about it.
Like, did you remember that moment where Dohash was camping in Spire? Like he took down a scout, and then the EC's combo just focused on Spire on top, and then actually had stickies inside the apartment. So like, yeah, just one kill like changes a lot like of the dynamics in the game. It's amazing.
Yeah,
and if you want to talk about like the way their combo was thinking, they were really panicking. Whereas if they'd been really focused on what they had to do position-wise, they would have been thinking, we need to take Spire. When we've got Spire, then we need to take, forward the forward holding part of lobby. Then we need to take last. But instead, they were kind of everywhere at once. So let's take the forward lobby and the Spire and everything all at once. Can't do that.
Yeah. So just waiting for both teams to go live in Warmfront. The first map was a very exciting 5-4 win for LsD. Let's get a little bit more excited for the second map. But at the same time, I hope there's the Asian teams. The Asian teams are like, they have so much aim, so much skill. The problem is like their
decision making.
Decision making, yeah. Like sometimes it depresses you.
Yeah. Perhaps it just hasn't, like, it just boils down to they haven't really thought enough about as a team. But yeah, experience is always a big thing. But then at the same time, like not having boiled down to think about each situation, like, and what to do. Like, I mean, say my current team, like when we first started, like we were still beating a lot of top level teams, and we were playing where 4 of our 6 players hadn't had high level experience. Like, it was all about, we were thinking about it, and we knew what we had to do in each situation, and then we just did it. Like, and it's amazing just how much of an advantage you will get from that, because a lot of teams don't put the effort in to really like work that out as a team. Because if you're all focused on one goal, and you're all, knowing exactly what you want to achieve as a team and how you as an individual will achieve it, like that's a huge advantage over a team that's just trying to react to what's happening.
And you'll find that all those dreams, the players that want to hit middies, the players that want to play this way, that way, they all just kind of, they mix together and they compromise, and everyone ends up happy. If you've got a goal as a team, your individual players will play,
exactly,
in a way
because you have to achieve it, and you can't achieve it without an individual. Like, if you really want to like pull it apart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the 2 keywords there for me are the all and the focused. For so long, a lot of the Asian teams that have really struggled to lift their play to that I suppose international level would be the correct way to phrase it, have struggled with having a consistent lineup. So often teams are remade with the same groups of players, but no attitude change, or perhaps the wrong groups of players. Or the other one is the focus. And the two Asian teams that really stood above that and really performed this season, MGE and the LSD, with their core of their Taiwanese and Korean players, they really, as a team, having spoken to them in depth and played with both of them, it's interesting how absolutely focused they were on trying to look at the game in the right way, and as a team group of 6 players, and and how much time they put in. Like,
I think in the second map, like in a different server, in the Japanese server, I think, well, okay, I'm speaking specifically about EC. I think the ping is going to hurt them a little bit. So we should be going live pretty soon, I think.
I'll be back in just 1 sec.
I can't do hash. I don't know, I think... Like, I really don't want to talk about pings, but I think LsD's got a very huge advantage. Like, I think they've got a huge advantage.
They have an advantage that's no bigger than the one that EC had on the first map, and EC still lost.
Yeah, but
I think
that's what I'm talking about. Like EC, like, I don't think they have a lot of experience when they're playing with high pings.
Oh, alright. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see how Zilch goes on this map. Like, I thought the damage that was being put out by his team, he was feeding off that, taking a lot of duels, winning.
Yeah.
A lot of duels. I want to see how he goes this map.
Alright, we'll be going live in the second map pretty soon here. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, they have another VO3 after this, even if they lose. So.
Yeah. Well, is that the case in Turk? Can you let us know? Like, cause
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, LsD just don't care. They actually don't care.
Well, what will be the maps of the second best of 3? Any idea?
They're probably gonna have to pick them.
Okay. No, that'll be fun, man. That'll be fun. Picking them live during the match. Yeah, they're gonna ready up here, so we're gonna go live in Warfront.
Just crafting in the meantime.
Yeah. And
alright.
I'm gonna look at Dohash like right.
Ability is
It's
gonna
gonna
be
do here.
influence section.
Yeah.
So Warmfront mid is an interesting dynamic. Like, it doesn't play too differently to Granary or Badlands, which kind of is a good thing to have. It'll be interesting to see what their players kind of make of it.
Oh no! Yeah, fail rocket jump by Nico, and he'll get punished for that by Dohash. A lot of action middle. You see with the player down.
They've
Not sure
also
how they're going
pushed
to
him
defend
to
this.
that corner. If LsD can just walk across and kill him, and it looks like they are.
Yeah. Scout dies as well, and here
There's
comes
the med, there's the white.
Yeah.
That was a really strong rollout there from LSD, like they didn't lose any players. XVO was playing really safe up on top right, and they sort of just denied the bombs, denied the aggressive players, and then pushed into the enemy team's combo and got a full wipe. And the medic died really late, so it should be a 3-second point as well.
Yep. So EC scrambling for the last push. I mean defense. Engineers out.
Yeah, I think only one person died for
Dohash.
LsD on the rollout, and he initiated, and he got them the advantage in the first place, so it was all good. Your initiator's gonna die a lot.
Yeah, here comes the Uber.
This is, I like the Uber because they've taken a lot of ground with it, and they've got one player ad. They're also baiting the point.
Oh, so much damage with
Two
stickies
players
in the
baited
pipes,
the point. Okay, they should be able to win this off heals. They have medic up and demo.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing a good job of like trying to hold it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that was
perfect.
correctly played.
Dohash failed to kill Nico there, and it nearly turned the fight a bit sour.
Yeah, but Xia had good position and remembered to reload his stickies, so that's all that really, you know, man, don't you hate those demons that just forget to reload stickies in that situation?
Yeah. Well, that was a really good last push. Like, EC kind of tried a very desperate hold with a lot of util. There was a heavy and an energy, and like, to their credit, it very well did nearly work, so...
Yeah. There was a small mistake in that two players tried to bait the point from LSD. That's what almost lost it for them instead of one player.
Yeah, so Sup is rolling bottom as a demo to try to catch XVO, but
yeah,
I think
Nico
he did,
gets XVO. Nico gets the medic. Oh dear.
Oh no, but EC are losing players.
Nah, this should be fine. Like, they'll have a group match. They should be able to even... Yeah.
They won't
just basically retreat back to second, and then... Well, they should.
Yeah, interesting attempt, so
they'll
I
want
guess...
another player.
So I guess out of the fight, like EC, the medic stays alive.
Yeah, no, I thought you were talking about a soldier in the Uber there, and I was like, no, it's crazy. It'd be like demo and a scout, probably. For me, like, LSD had the position on that mid. They probably didn't take it as quick as they need to, and then Nico got their medic and it went a bit sour. But, you know, they've taken ground.
Well, the thing
ground
is,
better to take than Uber.
EC did a very good job of pushing XVO out and then getting a kill on him.
Do you think
preserving
that's
the
the right
combo.
move? Do you think there's the right move to like trying to break out with the Uber?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
they've
sure.
got an Uber. They should use it.
Oh, okay, they're doing that.
This is what I really don't like about Nico's play. Like, that bomb was poor. If he had bombed a little bit later, if he had been a little bit more creative, if he'd come from a different direction, he could have tied that combo out and guaranteed their death. They died anyway, but,
Yeah.
you know.
The thing just there is you have to think of second on Warfront, kind of like second on Granary. Like just then
Yeah.
they were in the equivalent of right courtyard, and they pushed out through the equivalent of connector. And in that case, like, you really would just want to take a soldier and a demo, and a scout. Like, you really want that scout on the Uber as well, and just really
agree.
harass the combo as it falls out. Get those kills. Like, you've got Uber, just crunch them.
He's a very
I
good
mean,
Uber as well. They killed
I
everybody.
think EC had the right idea for everything but what Nico did. He bombed the medic ahead of the Uber. Why do that? If you have an Uber advantage and you've taken ground for free, why throw your life away? There's,
You really
there's
want to
nothing to
just
be
get
gained from
either
it.
free kills off your combo or try and get free kills on the flank as second soldier
Instead,
in that
he went for a
situation.
med bomb and it was dumb. Well, he's leading this Uber, Nico is. I don't. Is he going to bait the point? No, he's going to try. He's going to try and get their medic. Who would have thought?
It'll work out fine.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I think LSD should have run some engineer-heavy utils, not what they
His
did.
decision making just there wasn't too bad. Like, I mean, they had Uber advantage. He knew he was almost kind of a little bit expendable, and you know, why not put that pressure on? He scattered their
I
combo
think-
really well.
That's true. It just aggravates me that he's answered almost everything, whether it's right or wrong, is jump at the medic.
1-1
That's
in
kind of a
25
common
minutes.
affliction, though.
Yeah.
So is Equalizer banned in this competition?
I
No,
think
it's-
it might be.
It's what? What?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, the demo for EC rolling bottom to try to catch XBO, but
I really
wow,
wanna be
got
That was
angry
a
at
demo
Nico
trade there.
yeah. Oh, Nico.
This is definitely
Maybe with
EC's
a name.
rollout.
Yeah, it was a good bomb by Nico.
EC fighting back.
That was really well done. Right now, really, they should just have a scout capping and should push forward.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, admittedly, there's only like 2 players playing on their combo right now, so they do have to keep in mind that their medic like has to live here. Like, you really don't want to be using it like Uber in this situation. Like, they should be
that's
safe,
true.
but you got to be careful for a scout trying to like
Like,
make a move.
I wouldn't mind having my Uber popped here if I killed 2 players for it, but not 1. That's just embarrassing, you know. You can work on the last of 2-player ad on with 1, and then
But at the
if
same
they've got
time,
a
like, I mean,
util.
you might as well just be safe with Uber advantage. Like, it's good to
Absolutely.
take ground when you can, but it's just, I'm not saying like it was a bad decision. It's just that they have to keep in mind that there may be
I
a scout
think the
camping.
key is when you're trying to do that, you should always be
Oh,
just
no,
in the back of
XVO.
your head. Never get your Uber popped for 1 player. Always try and do it for 2. You know.
Yeah.
And that
So they're
should-
pushing
yeah.
last here, and
The
XPO
soldiers are
died
taking a lot
really
of
early.
position.
Oh
So
man,
this should be an
Jagger.
easy
There's
round
no way
for
they can
XC
lose
here
this.
again. Yeah, really well done. XPO got himself caught out a little bit there, but it was really nice. Like, it was a good job there by EC trying to like.
Did you guys
taking
see what
that demo
Jagger
as
was
well and
doing?
using the Uber.
He was on
Yeah,
top
he
of
was
the
forward
point,
and
yeah.
forced the Uber.
No, he was on
I
top of
can't-
the point, like attracting
at
all
the
the
end.
fire. Yeah.
Again, I wish LSD would roll some utils to defend last. You can't defend. It's too. This last is big, which means that if you don't have some kind of util and you're at Uber disadvantage, the enemy can just walk in and take lots of ground for free, and that's what EC do. They're like, "Yo, dog, we're overhealed. Let's walk in."
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we've got an Uber.
Oh, good stickies. Good sticky damage by sub. And here comes EC.
Oh, Nico again, predictable bomb.
Yeah, but don't you think he's done enough damage? Like,
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I feel
Perhaps.
like LSD picked up on it.
but it
It's
looks
all
like
about
that.
whether Zilch can live here.
It'll really
I
depend
think-
on what happens here, like who takes the ground first.
I think LSD have the ground.
Oh yeah, they're forced to pop Uber. Jagger dies in the process. Slug dies as well. Who's that? A soldier?
This should be an easy
Yeah,
cleanup
yeah.
here for LSD.
The medic should
They didn't
really
take
be aiming to
position.
get out.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, he might be able to. No, scout on him.
Yeah,
Alright.
okay, careful.
Oh wow, that was really forward of Sup. He might get spammer rocket picks him up. That's not good, not good at all.
Yep.
I think the
He's
thing
trying
that
to push-
aggravates me the most
Oh.
about that was never going to work because all the things that Sup could have killed that would have mattered were all top left, and he knew they were top left. So why he was forward there, I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
LSD with Uberad, they should just walk straight in on the point.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get it.
Oh, maybe not. There's still a soldier. No, they got the med. They'll win.
Yeah. Score 2-2. Wow, very back and forth battle. I love it. But not a lot of tactics, like... Just... Seems like they just capitalize on mistakes, but... Not much in terms of innovation, I guess.
It's coming very down to just, like, DMing, like, on the combo.
Yep.
Like, just killing the aggressive player.
Exactly.
What
It's
aggravates
basically
me
just
is-
killing the overextending player. Like, that's really all that either team is doing.
And I want
Yeah.
more. I want more than that, but yeah.
Zilch is looking for a duel here. Yeah, he's picked a good one there. He got a nice early scattergun on. And
Was
just-
Nico
Zilch
trying
is
to
picking
bomb him
He should
again?
be able to
a
kill the
lot of
medic here.
duels.
Was Nico trying to
Zilch is
bomb
on
him
the
again?
med. Med is very low. Yeah,
wow.
that was really well done.
Team what?
It was very unfortunate there from EC, but they should have been falling out there. Like, they knew that there was going to be a scout flanking, or they should have known it should have been called. And from there, like, they kind of were just caught way too forward.
I think Nico
Like, their
crashed
primary
or something
objective
on
there
that mid
really
as
should have
well.
been falling back.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was Nico trying to do again? Like,
I don't know.
look.
He stopped. He like stopped when his jump failed, and he just didn't do anything as he was killed.
Oh, no. Zeta.
Oh dear, Zeta. Why would you like? This aggravates me. The way both teams are playing this last at position of disadvantage. Instead of getting up on the utils and staying alive, someone always
Yeah.
seems to die early. Makes
Yep.
me angry.
Super's kind of like popped way too early, but
Slag
yeah,
actually got
they're
killed.
taking players.
They've taken position on the point. You can pop your Uber as early as you want if you can get a soldier standing on the point like this. I think
Yeah.
that's why they won.
3-2 in favor of LSD. Let's see what EC can do here. I mean, they've got to realize by now that Nico's bombing is not really working.
Yeah. I mean, this is where predictability becomes an issue. You can't
Yeah.
be predictable if it's not working. Like, that's just stupid. Dohash
Exactly.
is late for this mid, though. I think he was AFK.
There are two
so
kinds of predictable, really.
predictable good and predictable why you're doing that.
Yeah, pretty much. Thing is, second soldier's a lot about timing. Like,
Oh, wow.
you can make the same bomb 2 seconds later and have a totally different
Oh
like,
my
impact,
god,
or 2
Cheerio.
seconds earlier.
Did you see that?
Cheerio
shit?
got that mad. Yeah,
Man.
nice jump.
He forced
It's a
two
really
players
nice-
to pull back from him, like, holy shit.
There was a really nice sticky joggle into a mid-air there by XVO as well. I just thought I'd point that one out. Everyone loves it when
Yeah,
you call middies.
It denied the the
So-
jump.
The bombing
Oh,
soldier.
man.
Oh, boo boo, come on, boo boo. No fear.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah,
was
it was a
amazing
really
by
nice
Cherry,
pop-up
though.
juggle.
Like, when Cheer Rocket jumped, there were 4 guys watching him. That was amazing. It's kind of like Yuki doing that to MGE in the finals.
Yeah, with the
What did he do?
hilarious headshot juggle. He got this really funny headshot on a soldier that was Ubered, pretty much like stopped in midair.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's what James does. Fucking hell.
So Asian TF2 is the bad influence that has James playing sniper all the time.
Yes,
Oh my god. Yuki.
Nah, man, I'm mackying. Don't worry.
it is. On pocket with 300. Oh dear.
But he did
Dude,
a
they're
really good
pushing
job
it
as
to
a
last
sniper,
two.
though.
And they solo Ubered XVO and somehow they got 3 kills from it. That
The
actually makes
spy
me
again.
angry.
That's not so bad. Solo Ubering a demo man really isn't that bad.
Yeah, but he didn't get, like, he actually didn't accomplish anything. It's just EC's
Very
players
true.
attempted to take jewels and lost. Like, that's why they got dragged. It wasn't anything to do with Ubering the demo. The demo actually did nothing.
Yeah, Sup and Nico kind of under-fragging for their team. They gotta step up big time.
I don't think it's like anything that they're doing wrong. It's like some players are gonna get molested, really, if they're if their team is not
No,
playing
but they're
correctly.
making the wrong decisions, right? Which is why I'm commenting on that. I think.
Maybe.
They just have players dying. Like they have too many players dying where they should be living. Like they're not
Yeah.
preserving like players at all. They're just kind of throwing themselves away.
And this is kind of better because Sup was doing so much damage with his pipes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
They were all caught in the bottom left thing.
it's
I mean, I'd
weird
just like to
because...
point out that although we're
Yeah, go
kind
ahead.
of talking about EC a lot and the mistakes they're making, like there really isn't much between these two teams. Like it's just coming down in the end to who makes the most of what the other team is doing. And for the last few rollouts, it definitely has been LSD playing off the aggressive play,
Yeah.
the near too
Yes.
aggressive play of Nico and the scouts.
Yeah,
I mean,
like when
if the mid played out differently, like that aggressive play might be
XD.
brilliant.
Holy shit.
Not just that, but people need to really appreciate that the differences between two teams that are level that I would say, I would call probably Div 1 in Australia, probably about Div 1 in Europe, and the lower end of Invite in America. Once you get to about that level of play, the differences in teams is so small that like something very minor can decide a rollout and then a game.
Man, like,
Well, yeah,
even though, like,
depending
they're
on
in a
which
bad
team you're
position,
talking
XD
about.
is doing a lot
Absolutely.
of damage. Holy shit, man.
I don't quite see how.
So this is
LSD
definitely EC's round here, just to point this out. Like if they're
Yeah.
like they should be being way faster than this, but even so, like they should be like easily able to take it. All three of LSD's heavies haven't spawned yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that's
gonna
a fair
take
round. That was really nice play. Like I was saying, it really doesn't take much for one team to get the leg up on the other team.
I feel like EC's combo has more direction from Jaguar / Carry. I don't know if he's always making the best decision, but the fact that he's making a decision and providing a direction is better than having nothing at all. And that's why, like, if they can stop their players dying early and support their combo rather than just lol we killed the medic, EC come out on top in fights.
So it'll be interesting to see how this mid plays out, like whether it'll go the way of.
I think Boo Boo has just I don't know what happened there with his heal beam, but something went wrong.
Yeah. Slip around the corner with a lot of sticky damage, but... oh, man.
Oh, here comes the Jaguar.
Right now, LSD really just doesn't want to be losing their medic.
Well,
They did.
Yeah, they lost
So-
all their
so
players there.
yeah.
At a
So
time
lucky
when they
Jaguar
really
got
had to
behind.
play tight, they didn't.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
laughing at the comment
the
you
thing
made
about
before.
a med is it's too easy. It's so easy if you're meant to get dropped by 2 rockets, and they didn't have because they didn't have the team together on the med. They didn't see Jaguar coming up behind them. It's like Pink Panther music. Inspector Gadget going like when he just sneaks up behind them and just like, "What's up, man? I hear you have a medic. Not any longer."
Oh my god. Why I'm laughing is because it's
Oh,
so
no,
true in Asia.
Man, like, I don't know, but
Trust me,
sometimes
that kind of attitude is definitely not limited to Asia.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, if a player is good, you should know they're coming. But I swear to God, like with sometimes with the plays that some of the Asian teams make, particularly when they're on tilt, having a bad day, it's like I can just look around and be like, oh, soldier on the medic, Inspector Gadget, like holy shit. It's just so predictable, the timing and the place. They've got to be more
what
creative
did
with
Nico
it,
try to do? Did he try to jump the medic or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Nico. What else does he do? Like, if he could mix some creativity into his play and stop just attacking the medic and try and make efforts to support his scouts, he'd be so much more dangerous.
Yeah. And they're down a point as well, so
LSD
yeah, Nico
walking
can't
into
afford to
mid.
do that.
And they kill a scout before Ubering.
Oh man. Here comes the counter Uber,
They
but
killed
wow.
both scouts. Oh my
Oh,
god.
This is bad. It's really bad for EC.
I
And
don't
they have
want
to
be
back out
negative,
though.
but
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Oh,
negative, but
God.
there's no excuse for losing everyone that isn't on the combo to an enemy pushing into warm front middle when they have 1 scout and 1 sniper, Uber versus Uber. There's no excuse for that.
And they were kind of lingering around as well on the point, so that was not good. EC scouts though, wow, like cleaning up.
Yeah,
So what the
and
hell?
what annoys me is that if their scouts hadn't been bloody dead in the Uber fight, they would have mopped and probably been on, the last of LSD right now. It's such
but-
waste. Oh, Boo Boo with the thing. Oh god, this kid! I love him!
No, but okay, like LSD, they got mid all and they tried to push, but then the EC scouts came back and killed them all. Like, what the fuck? It's like both teams have a lack of discipline or something. Anyway,
Yeah,
you're gonna
this-
have the full. Yeah. Let's see how they're gonna push last.
It's just a shame
LSD?
that like the EC scouts seem to top frag every map, but it doesn't really matter if your scouts can kill things. Like any scout can sit in an MG server and get aim. Can your
Yeah.
scouts kill things at the right times, stay alive at the right times, and support the team at the right times?
Yeah.
Also, Jaguar just hit like some of the most disgusting ammo mod like nerd rockets. They were great. And the UV use is correct. He gets 2 kills with it. 4-4 cap last.
So again, like LSD, they were not rolling an engineer like for last, right? Yeah.
No, they don't. They really don't want to, and I don't know why. Like,
The thing that's happening here with EC is, even though like there's situations that they are losing because of bad play, like once they are taking ground, like when they are actually rolling as a unit and playing well, like they're looking really dangerous. Like there's not much that LSD has been able to do to counter them.
yeah.
Like that's why
Like-
these rounds have been going in their favor. Like it doesn't
I
take
agree.
much for them to start playing as a unit, even when they sort of forget a couple of seconds later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's frustrating because if as a team they could have a better direction, particularly for Nico's bombing, there's a lot that's dangerous here, and for their scouts staying alive. Their scouts have pretty respectable deathmatch and fragging power. I think they've top fragged both maps for their team and close to for the server. Jaguar has shown some impressive aim, but
Consistent.
this
I
doesn't.
think, yeah.
Consistent, impressive aim. It doesn't matter if you can't use it in the right way. Like it's
Yeah,
great
true.
that these guys can aim, but if they just walk in on a last and kill one player because they're doing everything else wrong, it doesn't matter.
I mean, from a second soldier point of view, I mean, if anything, like all that Nico
This is
really
a
has
nice
to take from
solo.
it is just perhaps he needs to think about, like he and his scouts need to think about just playing more as a unit on the flank a bit. Like, you know, working together to take kills rather than just sort of.
Wow, look at LSD though,
Hunting the
trying to go
medics.
like really aggressive.
Well, they should be here. Like they have a huge player advantage.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was really well
That was a
done.
good
Like that
one,
was
yes.
that was a good hold. The solo Uber didn't really achieve much in that narrow corridor. They sort of just got bounced and
Yeah.
their players started dying off the Uber. It is
Yeah.
very hard though. Like it's.
I thought the Uber actually did pretty well given the circumstances, but it didn't look like there was much clarity as to what their players should have done afterwards. Like,
That's kind of opportunistic from Slug to try to kill the demo, but yeah.
like the thing about LSD is
Oh,
that this
no.
is basically a mixed team. Like it is pretty much a mixed team. This is not anywhere near their core. Or
Why are
anything
EC
close
players
to
trying
their
to die? Like, they're losing two
Yeah.
players, and oh man, this is not
Because
good.
they've died, they've denied any chance they have realistically of getting a good setup defense for this last. Though.
Yeah, it's 4-4 with like 9 minutes left to go. Like, oh man.
This is not the time to be playing stupid.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no,
Mind
choose
you,
down though.
They've tied up the Suba.
Yeah.
It all depends on if they can get theirs in time.
Oh no, Exeter's down.
They do. Gonna need to be some oh wow, Jaguar.
Oh,
that
wow.
was not. That was. Man, why didn't he stay
This is
alive
gonna
and
be
stick
bad.
in the
Yeah.
mid?
A scatter soldier versus demo to medic.
Not just that, but suffers a lot to do. He has to defend his medic from 2 scouts and anything
And the
else.
point, yeah. Oh no. And
They
the
get
med's
the med,
down.
they should
and
wipe
Scout's
this.
gonna die soon, yeah. Soldier
In
taking a
comes
lot
the
of damage.
soldier to back him up.
And that's matched, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not first to 5, is it? Oh,
I think it is.
oh okay.
What?
I thought it was
well,
first to a win
yeah,
difference.
yeah, it
5.
is.
No, it's
5-4.
first to 5, okay. Oh dear.
So that's it.
No,
Yeah,
I think that there might be
second
another
best
best
of
of
3.
3, we'll see.
Drama fail.
Oh, like right after it.
Yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
Oh, dude, there's been some grand finals. Like there was a grand final about
Upper
was it
bracket,
6
right?
months ago or
Oh, okay.
a year ago between Dizziness and Choice. That was LSD back in the day. They went for 3 hours or 4 hours. I think Jaguar's probably really mad right now. If he'd been able to stay alive and just get one kill, just one, he could have won that, but he overextended and died, and yeah, what a shame.
So I think they're trying to find out like what they're gonna do next. Fucking this world. Man, I love Koreans.
Isn't that their league though? Like, it's a bit.
Just
it's
why
a
I'm
bit-
laughing.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you just imagine? Like, can you just imagine on their mumble? I would laugh so hard if they were all like, "Who made these shit fucking rules? Terrible rules!" And Carrie's just sitting there going, "God damn it."
I gotta manage the league and play good for your team.
No. I mean, they're like, this is a shit fucking rule. Who made this rule? What a shithead. And like, Carrie's just sitting there probably having made the rule. He's just like, oh man. Please note, we're not actually saying we think the rules are shit. We're just kind of having a laugh at how they're saying, fuck this, fuck that. That's all.
Oh man. So is it done or what?
I don't believe so, but I don't know if they'll be playing the second BF3 tonight. They're just sorting it out now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like about.
Just crack the whip, boo boo. XGO
Yeah.
refusing to get TeamSpeak. Just crack the fucking whip. Don't take that shit.
The EC player like dissing his own team. EC fucking sucks, man.
I do
love
hope they're kidding. I don't mind the occasional laugh at your team's expense, but negativity is a nasty thing.
I mean, like, I can't take it seriously. Like, even if they're trying to be serious, I can't.
I don't think you can ever take anything LSD say seriously. They're too busy laughing.
Yeah. Well.
Can't comment on EC. Don't know too much about them other than Carrie's hilarious to play with.
Oh yeah. It's got a
That guy's
face like a
fucking
Timberman. Yeah.
Oh, that's just awful. Why would you say that? You're an awful person.
I don't mean it like that, but anyway. Do we know what's happening?
Oh god!
What?
Oh dear. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh like that.
Is there a problem, Yukari?
There is a problem, Brad. I think you're gonna call me Arcadia once. I'll call you by your name. You did? No. That just fucking circle jerk mating ritual. 10 out of 10.
It's being said a lot. I just can't deal with it.
I think you've summarized it perfectly. I don't think any more needs to be said about it. Yeah, who will fuck shit? Confirmed status as retarded mating ritual. Circle jerk. Oh god.
I didn't say retarded. I was
No,
just
we
curious.
did. Me and Spammer added that. Oh dear.
So I guess it's done. Like,
We're still waiting.
I think it's over.
Oh,
Both players
that
are
was the
second
second
best
best
of
of
players.
three. What
is
in
the
the crap?
case.
Oh,
LSD won? Wow.
Okay, LSD won last week.
Look at life.
10 out of fucking 10. Oh, life. I love this guy. Man.
This is why I love Koreans, man. Oh shit.
Alright, so I think that's the complete wipe for LSD. I think they've managed to win everything they've taken a part in.
Man, as Choice and as like LSD, these guys are crazy. Koreans. Man, can you imagine them trying to
so
say that?
I think we have confirmed LSD actually won the winner bracket finals 5-3-3-3, and that means that they are now, having won this, 5-4, 5-4 on both maps. They appear now to be the winners of the Korean team, obviously.
Holy shit.
And I'm trying really hard to keep a straight face while laughing at messages that Poor is sending to me on. Okay, well, I mean, we're just doing a map change. I think that's the finals. I think that's all been sorted. Not too much to say other than little mistakes making the difference between the two teams.
Yeah, I think I mean, at the same time, like, why it's hard to sort of do something like this without some criticism coming into it. Both teams really did kind of play well. Like, it was definitely a good final as well. Like, there's not much more you can ask for with two nail-biting kind of 5-4, 5-4 games, and both games sort of had an element of a comeback there. The first one was a comeback from LSD, coming back from 4-2 down to win 5-4. And then the second one there, EC nearly managed to pull the game back from in the same situation. So I think there's definitely a lot of credit due for both teams there.
I think another thing that's really good, just to add quickly, is that both teams performed very well on each other's servers, as opposed to a few situations we've had in Asia Fortress League where teams would bitch and moan about 110 ping. Both teams here played pretty much the same TF2, despite being on the ping, being on the ping disadvantage and the ping advantage, which is always, I think, encouraging. Like, just shut up and play your best, regardless.
Yep.
Right attitude to have.
Exactly. Like, man, the way LSD play, like, they don't care much about pings. Like,
and
crazy.
EC did a good job of doing that as well, because I know there has been some drama with pings in the past with some Korean teams, so it was really good to see them just get on with it in the finals and play play and win and lose rounds and maps on their merits rather than, you know, on an argument. So that's good. And they were close as well, so there's not much more you can ask for.
Yep, so LsD are gonna win the Korean Team Fortress 2 League as well. Crazy year for them.
Yeah. Yuki gets another trophy, and this time he didn't even have to play for it.
So he really needs more of
another
those.
Oh lordy. Ah, that's Life's team captain. Right, okay. He's taking it back because they didn't win.
Ah.
Alright, not much else to add, I think.
Yeah, that's about it really, so I hope you guys had fun watching that. Should be it.
Yeah. Go kill the stream. Kill it.
Yeah,
Kill it with
yeah.
fire.
And